Hope Channel Uganda program amagezi muliro tuli wano ku Bugema Advanced Secondary School BASS waneno ku campus ndowooza eriemu si ndowooza eriemu main campus eri wano e Bugema akakuba wano ko twakafunye olunaku olwaleero naye nga program eri powered by Bugema Advanced Secondary School era nga tukuletera ebyenjawulo okubeera ng'oyiga bw'omala okuyiga n'oteekesa mu nkola bw'oteekesa mu nkola n'otandika okunogamu ensimbi naye ate n'olagirira n'omuntu omulala engeri gy'asobola okukikolamu ne kimuyamba okuva ku ddaala erimu okugenda ku ddaala eddala naye ne kimutendeka okuba nga ate akulaakulanya eggwanga ng'akyusa ekifaananyi eky'endabika y'eggwanga plus the entire community around him. On camera eba omuwanguzi as usual era gwe ntambudde naye olunaku lwaleero nina abasajja bange abasajja bange mujjukira luli twakoma tukyazimba kati n'olwaleero njagadde tuzimbe tumalize ekizimbe kyaffe tulabe we twakoma ate bwe tuba tutandikira olunaku olwaleero kabasooke bakubuuzeeko one by one. Guy, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Happy to see you again.
Amen. Happy to see you too. Where did we end the other time? Yali foundation, what was it?
Yeah, it was the foundation where when we are done to put our DPC, the dam proof course, and we only made only one course. Okay. But here we have continued on going on up. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Fast forward, can you greet my viewer and introduce again yourself?
Okay. Warm greetings to you all who are watching Hope Channel. Yeah. I'm by names of Mukisa Joel, okay, a student of Senior 4R. Yeah, 2024 new curriculum. And these are part of the skills that we learn. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The new curriculum.
Yeah, new curriculum.
Okay.
And as the pioneers, we are enjoying it so much.
So you're the pioneers of this new curriculum?
Yeah. But the bad thing, we don't know how our INEB exams are going to be. That's the truth. Okay. Yeah, but
so far, how are you faring with the new curriculum?
The new curriculum is not that all bad, but the baddest thing is that the scenario questions they give to us. Okay, they may be difficult, but they help us to interpret some things, like which are daily things. So it helps us also to build in our minds during interpreting those questions. Okay. Yeah, they help us a lot.
They help you for your day-to-day lives application.
Yeah. Okay. And as it is most in practical work, we enjoy most the environment, not stressing ourselves in classes. Okay. Yeah, something like that. All right. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So now, how many courses have we added so far?
So far, you can see after our foundation, we have so far built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There are 5.
5 complete courses.
Yeah, which are complete. Yeah. Okay.
Amagezi muliro oyo nno omulabye mukwano gwaffe ali mu senior 4R. Mpozi nawe oli mu senior 4R?
I'm in senior 4Q.
Senior 4Q. QR. Kadi ziba zirinaani gani?
Ziranganyira ziri ku kizimbe kye kimusebo.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself again to my viewer?
Dear viewers, my name is Abiara Caleb, as well told, a student of Bugema Advanced Secondary School in senior 4Q. Okay. And I'm doing this.
Wow. Yes. What's the budget subject?
This is under a subject known as technology and design.
Technology and design. The other time we left you guys at the foundation, and I think we had only one course, but now I am seeing we have something like openings. I'm seeing this opening and this opening. What are they?
The other one that began from the dam proof course is a door. Then this one that has been built up to some maybe courses around the 4 courses. Okay. It is a window. As if you can recall the plan we had last time. Yes. We are building something according to the plan we had. This is a model home or a model house. So this represents the plan we had last time.
Wow. Okay. So we are constructing a model home We had the plan the other time, you remember it. We sketched it down and we were following each measurement on that plan. So we plan on having one door and one window.
Yes, that is what the plan is. That's why it is always good for an engineer to discuss and agree with your client on what they want. If they want a house with 2 rooms, 2 doors, maybe other person wants a house with 2 windows, then it's better you go further and discuss and agree, so that you have a best structure.
All right.
Yeah.
Hope Channel Uganda program Amagezi Muliro. Program Amagezi Muliro. What helps you to draw straight lines and corners so that you don't have crooked corners and crooked lines? What helps you?
Last time when we were telling you the things we use in this, we told you we use the plumb bob. In Uganda it's called the beligi.
Biriji.
Then the other, mostly it is used here in the corners, that we have a straight edge, a straight joint, a straight corner. Then the other one is called the builder's line. It is a string, that you can't see there, that green, it's a string. So it is a builder's line. It helps him when laying bricks to ensure that no brick overlaps the other, and they're all in a straight line at the end of it all.
So the plumb bob and that builder's line helps you so much to maintain the straight lines. Okay. Ejinja ekulu elyokunsonza kati ndirabye nga linywerede ddala. All right. Hope Channel Uganda program Amagezi Muliro. Kali, let us continue adding the bricks and we'll see how that structure comes out. Naddala eya window ne doku. Kuba yondaba evuddeyo kati window. And then that space.
Which one?
This other one. Oh, it's not. It's not within the design.
And we shall lift the course. We shall not. It's not yet complete, but within time, we shall have it in the same level.
I am seeing while constructing, mostly you begin from the corners. What trick is there? What happens if you begin from the middle, not the corners?
There are many. You may end up having a crooked building, because when you start, remember, even the Bible tells us that once your joint or your corner isn't perfect, it means you have a building that isn't perfect. That's why it's better you begin from a corner, so that way you perfect it, even you with the help of the plumb bob. After it being perfect, then you can continue. You process it or the other parts of the building. But when you don't have it perfect, and you begin from the middle, you end up that maybe the other end of the other end of the wall the brick has overlapped the wall, so it isn't. So you need to further cut it, and in that you may make mistakes.
Okay. Hope Channel Uganda Amagezi Muliro. Sometimes I see there are some bricks that you cut off some pieces. Why do you cut off some pieces of some bricks?
You can come here and I explain.
Yes. Something like this. What happens to that?
In this, we always want to have a straight building, as I told you. So this being a door, you'll know that if this is the head, as I told you, this is the stretcher. You find that you can't put 2 stretchers at the same point to have a straight wall. So what you do, you cut it accordingly. Remember, in this cutting they are in different. We told you the butts. This is a half butt, because it is a half of the stretcher face. Then if it is at a quarter, it's called a quarter butt. It depends on the length remaining to complete the straight ends of the wall.
Okay. Now I get you. So do we aim at having a roof onto this building at the end of the day?
Of course, you can't build something and it's like washing clothes and leave them in a bucket. That is of no reason. So after this, we always have a roof. But for this case, since it is a model house or a model building, we shall have a mono-pitched roof.
Mono-pitched roof.
Mono-pitched. Mono stands for single, or it means one in many cases.
One pitched roof, single pitched roof.
meaning it will have one slope. Most of, like, let us say, mostly toilets are monopitched.
Okay.
So they have maybe one side is ahead of the other, and then it is a single slope.
Okay.
That is a monopitched.
They have one slope turning towards one side only.
So for this case, this will also be a monopitched.
So, for example, this one here, up there, on the top, which type of it is it? Which type of roof is it?
This is a beveled roof. Yeah. It is BEVELLED, beveled roof or pitched roof.
So ogambye mono pitched. Gye bayita kiwi kimu.
Simanyi amazima. All I know, when we were in class, that's what they told us, and we went outside, we viewed the different types of roofs, and then they told us this is what was in the book, this is what we...
ngenda gibuuza master kiwi kimu njiwulira nnyo kiwi kimu erina okuba nga mono pitched roof. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, twongereko broker tulabe engeri gye tunaakoma wa gye tunaakoma. Okay, Hope Channel Uganda program amagezi muliro yeno birigi omukulu gy'annyonnyoddeko girabye. Birigi gy'agambye Plumbob etuyamba okupima bulungi nnyo ensonda zaffe zino okuba nga zinnyodde bulungi. N'apima n'ebiranga erabika bulungi nnyo. Wano Hope Channel Uganda program amagezi muliro tubeerawo buli lunaku lwa Sunday 6 to 7 p.m. and then netubeera ne program ekuyigiriza nobeerako nekyoyiga okuva ku ddaala erimu okudda ku ddaala eddala. Bw'omala okuyiga n'oteekesa mu nkola, ate bw'oteekesa mu nkola munnaaye n'otandika okunoga ensimbi. N'onoga ensimbi ate n'oyamba n'eggwanga ly'okuva ku ddaala erimu okugenda ku ddaala eddala n'okuseeseetuka n'obeerako ne contribution gy'okola ku ggwanga. This program is proudly powered and brought to you by Bugema Adventist Secondary School. That's why we are doing it right from here. Tuli mu Department of Technology and Design. Memuli ne fine art, memuli technical drawing, memuli building construction, and so on and so forth. Ebintu bingi nnyo ogenda kubanga obiyiga n'ebimu ozze obiraba abaana be babisomesa be babyekolera ate be babiteekako n'olaba ng'omwana atetenkanya nadde eno nadde eri nga yakikola. Amagezi muliro Hope Channel Uganda tukyali wano ku model house yaffe. Model building is just a model to help you to learn how to do it. Yes, to help you to learn how best you can do it and how fast you can do it. All right, that's why we call it a model. Omusenyu guno ndaba nga every other time and again you're adding some water into it. Every other time whenever it seems to be getting dry, you're adding some water. Why do you do that? Why don't you leave it to get dried and then use it?
We can't leave it to dry because when we mix this sand, we have to make it somehow soft. And if you go to its particles, they are somehow loosely packed. So whenever you leave it there in space, there will be much absorption of water. And if you make this sand to be dry, like let me show you here. You see this one, okay. It contains water, but the surface has absorbed some water, which is here inside. Okay. So it will not be sticky. And if you place it here, like here, if you see here, it is somehow liquid. So the moment this brick is placed onto it, it will be absorbing water. This brick will be the one absorbing water, not the surface, which is not needed. So in the process of absorbing water, there will be a compactability between these two. Yeah, that's somehow the reason, and this is the reason why we don't use it when it is dry. Okay. Yeah, we have to make it when it's somehow liquid. Yeah.
In case you want to advise someone, there are different types of bricks. I see people using burnt bricks. I see some of them, they are fond of using such bricks. Others, they use these other concrete bricks. We call them 9-9.
Yeah.
In case someone would like to put up a building, probably any building, how can you advise them on such bricks? Which one's best for which type? Which one's best for which type of buildings?
Okay. If you in that case of bricks, there are many bricks. We see that there are these bricks which are used in schools, but for us we call them bricks, but outside there they call them pavers.
Okay.
And there are some other bricks which are made of soil. Then after they are burnt. And there are these other bricks which are, in Uganda they call them 9-9. They are made of concrete. And if you look, even there are other bricks which are somehow made out of soil, but they have holes in them. But they are somehow big, like the one for 9-9. So, in construction, when you come to flats, the best bricks to use, you can use those ones 9-9. Why? Because they are made of cement, and cement has more strength than soil. And if you look at them, they are in big size. So there will be no need of you using plenty of these small bricks, which will even cause you take a lot of time during the construction.
One brick can take a space of like 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah, of these small ones. But if you use those ones which are big, space will be reserved, time will be reserved. But the bad thing on the disadvantage is that the price is not the same as for these ones, and it's not the same as the one for made of soil.
That's what they tell you.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Okay.
But
So for flats, it is better for someone to use 9-9.
yeah, it's better. But on local,
Yes, you want to construct something small like a toilet or like a 2-bedroomed house or a bungalow or something like that.
yeah, you can use those ones which are made of soil, and there are others which are made of clay, But those ones which are made of soil and which are made of clay, they are somehow of the same size.
Okay.
But those are the ones you can use to build these bungalow buildings.
Okay.
Yeah, they are the best to use, because for them, if you look at them, there may be when you want to build a big bungalow house, you can use also 9-9, but these ones, the small ones, they are the one to be used because they are easy to use.
Okay.
Yeah, in construction of these bungalow buildings.
Thank you so much. Hope Channel Uganda. Magezi Muliro tukyali wano. He's just a student of Form 4R Bugema Adventist Secondary School. Wano ali mu Department of Technology and Design at Bugema Adventist Secondary School. You can see we are trying to come up with a model building, model house, a model building. It's just a model building to help you to learn how to do it. Okay? Amagezi muliro bwetu tukikola tukuyigiriza engeri y'okukikolamu naawe ne kikuyamba okuba ku ddala erimu okugenda ku ddala eddala. Ku kamera na ebo omuwanguzi tukyali wano tukyagenda ddala maaso tugenda kukomawo n'eddirisa n'oluggi n'akasolya nako tukateekemu ng'oli nange Elder David KIWUMULO. Katumulemu katono tovaawo. Okay, welcome back from that break. Still at Bugema Adventist Secondary School. Magezi Muliro, your program 6 to 7 p.m. every Sunday in the evening. We are probably powered by BASS, BASS, Bugema Adventist Secondary School. I'm Elder David KIWUMULO on camera. Ebo Mwanguzi. Tukwebaza kubanga olina byoyiga ate bomala okubiga n'obiteekesa mu nkola. Naffe kitugattako ate sifefeka naye n'eggwanga lyonna okutwaliza awamu. Tufuba okulaba nga kitukuleetera kirina omuwendo gwe kikwongerako, naye fuba okulaba nga olina omuwendo gwe weeyongerako ng'omuntu. Tosigalira mu kifo kiwalimu, naye fuba okulaba nga olina ekifo ekirala ate kyeweetaddemu oba kyogenzeemu. Hope Channel Uganda tukugamba nti we are sharing hope for eternity. Tugenda tuli mu season ya camp meetings. Tuli mu season ya camp meetings. ate nno naawe weteeketeeke osobola okubeera nga obeera wamu nga swedeka meeting ezo. Nkyali wano n'abazimbi Department of Technology and Design. Technology and Design. Omuyiko gufuuse omuyiko naye ogwange baakututte. Kakati sebo ndaba nga we are getting there. Wano lebo gye tuliko tutuuseewa. Where are we?
Kati tulinga abamaliriza. What is remaining is a tie beam to be put around this. After that, then we put a few courses, the Tuzako roof and its members.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about the different types of windows and doors. One, by the way they open, or by way of their designs, probably materials, those types. Can you take us through just roughly?
What I can say is that it depends on where it is going to be put. Banga wolnaba edinisa eri omu kinabiro neri omu ddiiro sitting room tegafaanagana ganjawulo ne size yanjawulo. So it depends. Naye with some that are glass metallic agalimu frame ga ya glass nenga frame ga ya eri metallic nenga it's a glass. Ni olugo sang gali wooden throughout. So it depends on where it's going to be put.
Lubaawo lyonna
n'akagula. I don't know, there are others that you don't open. You just simply slide.
Yes.
Yeah, galimu.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Nowadays, I see people like more of glass windows than the wooden ones.
Yes.
What advantage? Kirungi ki ekizirimu eza glasses ezo? Bulungi zikuuma mpewo zongera bbugumu.
There is nothing much. Naye ne weyandibadde ggwe wandyagadde omanye ekifa wabweru ng'oli munki ng'oli munda. Ensonga ki bagakola nga endabiramu zino bw'ozeetegereza awali light ennyingi oba osobola okulabayo. Ensonga ki omuntu abeeso during that time osobola okubeera munda nolaba ekiri wabweru naye ng'ali wabweru tasobola kulaba kiki kiri munda. Ate night ate ne bikyuka kubanga oluusi munda wabeerayo enzikiza ntono, ettaala lingi ng'ate wabweru wali enzikiza. So naye era bw'otunula omuntu alina dinisa eri wooden throughout osobola no planning okumubba noyimira ne ku dinisa nga ko planning naye nga he's not aware. That's why we sometimes prefer to using glass windows than these other wooden ones.
All right. Bugema Advent Secondary School, Form 4Q. Form 4Q. Omusajja ono mwalimu asoma era nga Department of Technology and Design. Masaawo tujja kufuna ne ku facilitators abaana bano batutegeeze bo embeera engeri gye bagisanzeemu ebintu bino babibasomesa batya kibatwalira bbanga ki okuyiga and so on and so forth. So how long did it take you to learn this until you're perfect now?
It took us some good time because we started in Form 2. That was after COVID. They told us since we are in the new curriculum, we shall be examined in this way. So we had to engage ourselves into this. That's when we found ourselves building. They first taught us how it is built, the different bonds we use. Like I told you last time, the stretcher bond and the header and the header bond.
So you learned each and every step.
After learning all that, we went behind that side. We have a place for construction. If I told you I had gone there, we would have seen the different structures were made. Some made the letter L, built a wall in the form of letter L. Others made the F.
Trying out something. So it's now about 2 complete years.
Yeah. Then we resumed to other things, but after that we had acquired a skill. So even this term, when it was commencing, the teacher told us to go and practice more again. Then we went, we practiced to acquire, not to lose the ability or the skills about this.
Bwembereyo ne katoyi kange yo bakafumbiro kange. So lokanzimbira oba ku church ye Nansana town church awo oba main church.
Kasongamba nti naku z'omwezi bweziti jangu otandika okukola, this is the money. Nzija.
Money siwerere.
Money beats Gonzaga, as you say. So awawera sente nga nenyigirawo nga nazo nzifuna.
All right, thank you so much. Talk to us a little bit about the plastering bit of it. Ndaba manyi plaster bakwata omusenyu ne bakubako omusenyu ne bakubako abamu ndaba bayisaako oba n'emiti nga bakuuta we bati ku plaster. Talk to us about that.
Kati, what I can say is that most people confuse plastering and rendering. They don't differentiate the two, but they are indeed different. There is what we call rendering and then plastering. Plastering kuteka omusenyu outside the wall. Then rendering kuba kuteka munda. So, naye bogenda outside the community, they all call it plastering.
Plaster.
That is it. So that is the importance of going further into studies. No matter chokola, you have studied about it. You have all the knowledge about it. Not choice ku site. Kubanga ku site obeera abatamanyi naye n'ayogera n'okitwala. So bw'ogija n'ogamba, this is what they taught us in class. You talk as somebody who is educated.
Who is informed.
Kane so kisobola okugamba, this is plastering, this is rendering. Naye ataata agenzeeko mu ssomero ayinza okutaki.
Ama plaster nga nze era mmanyi plaster.
Banga you never attended the school for this.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So do we use different materials? Do we use different materials for the plaster and rendering?
We use sand, of course. We use cement and to plaster this. Okay. And we use almost the same ratio of 1 to 3. One stands for cement, then 3 stands for sand.
Okay. Do you use that for both rendering and plastering, or you use different materials?
We use the same because it is all through. Just that what differentiates is where it is put, where sand is put. But we use the same.
Waliwo kendaba ke batera okuteeka ku plaster. Ebiseera ebisinga sometimes abamu ndaba bateekako oluyinja, abalala bateekako akantu akalinga nga kali smooth bwe kati kafinishing kalinga cement bwe kati nga kali smooth bwe kati ku kisenge katera n'okubeera ku fulo kati nga wala fulo yenene, something like that. Abamu ndaba bakateekako nga kalinga nga si plaster ono naye nga kalinga cement oba yekka bw'ati. Tokalaba kalinga ono cement oba wansi ono.
Akoko Nil.
Mpulira bakayita Niru.
Kamanye kembadde manyi keko oluyinja kogamba. Ko oluyinja, what they use kiringa kiringa container. Kati batekamu omusenyu nga ne cement nga dominating nnyo. Kakwata kati nomano kalimu kugira bwoti munda mbeeramu obusprinkling nga mukova woteroza ne kasprinkling omusenyu ogwo n'okwatira kuli kubanga mulimu cement muki mungi kenso wakikaba kajja kwata n'ogira bwoti throughout the wall nosanga it is done after also plastering. Okay. Yeah.
Niru omanyi aja Niru akantu ako ntera nnyo okalaba bakubako plaster ne basigako akantu ako nga kali smooth.
Yeah, kati that thing comes like this. If you look at when you are starting to build a house, there's what we call a foundation. And in building a foundation up, okay, we start with that one which they call it sand screed in English. Okay. But in Uganda, the builders mostly call it nil. But for us, the builders, we call it sand screed. Then after, you go on to the concrete. Then after the concrete, you go on to the stones, big stones, those big stones. Then after, you go to the maram. Okay. That's what builds up the foundation. Yeah. So
okay. So in case we are done now with that structure, and we want to put that roof, What helps you to get that roof connected to the structure? Do you just put it like that, or you have some items that can help you?
We have them. There are something that we call the tie beam. The tie beam is where you see those sticks, okay, which we are going to use during roofing, yeah? The rafters, those ones which are long, is where they are placed. The tie beam is in form of timber, but for it, its dimension, they are heavy. Okay, it's heavier. Like for example, here, the size here, it can be like 500. Then here, the height is somehow like 200. Okay, for it is heavy. In Uganda, they call it, how they call it? Brit over. They call it brit. Yeah. At first, tunosoka nteekako eyo brit. Kubanga jjukira n'obuzito bwayo.
Gyosibako bw'oti amanjira bagisibako bwe bati ne bagiteekako.
Yeah. Bw'omala ogisibako. Then you can nail it into the wall, or you can get, there are some metals but they are somehow flexible, we call it pylons.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use them to join that so-called blit to the wall. Okay. Or you can nail it. Then after, you place there your rafters. The rafters are the one that where the struts, they are going to go. Struts, there are these ones, like for example, those ones which go like this. Yeah, that's where they are going to go. Okay. Then after, going on with the, first it was the rafters, then you go on to the struts, then purlins. Purlins are those posts where you see the roofs are going to go. Okay, it's where the iron sheets are laid, yeah? Okay. Yeah. It's like this. The rafters. No, over this one. These ones. Yeah. They are the one which go the pylons. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Banna payani rafters bullet eyo byonna mufokola wanga mubitegeera naye nga mubiteekesa mu nkola. Tuli wano Bugema Advent Secondary School, tetuli ku university. Tuli ku Bugema Advent Secondary School BASS, era nga abakulu bendi nabo wano bakulu ba form 4. Yes, Form 4 students, and this is the Department of Design and Technology, where we have construction and building as well as a subject. It is the new curriculum. So far, what have you enjoyed in this new curriculum so far? What have you enjoyed that you cannot miss?
There are many things I've enjoyed, but one of them is that it has enabled me to think critically, because they give us things that are communal. They pick scenarios from the community. Take an example, your neighbor wants to construct a house.
Yes.
But the engineer just gave him a plan, help him explain the plan. So it calls for knowledge about the engineering plans. So that is how I've been able to be an outstanding student in this subject.
So you are hands-on, you are practical.
I'm practical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That is fine. Okay. And then what is the difficult part about this new curriculum, this new course? What's the most challenging so far?
So far to me, when they talked of the projects, and they gave us deadline, I wasn't able to reach the deadline with the project, but okay. I thank God. At least I'm 90%
done. Okay. Wow, that is perfect. Program Amagezi Muliro is proudly powered by Bugema Advent Secondary School BASS bus. We are coming straight up from the main campus here in Bugema. Tulina abaana bano abali mu form 4. Pozi gwani nate?
Habyara Karebu.
Habyara.
Karebu.
Habyara.
kale era omuganda bwakyogera naye owe waffe takyogera nga wa buli nga wano habyara kalebu oba mpita Habyarimana bali kuzibwalidde
Meaning the same?
Meaning the same, just that mpita Habyala oba tomazeyo naye mpita Habyarimana, that's when you get the meaning of the name. Yeah.
How old?
I was born in 2003 November 16th.
You have forgotten the years after now.
I'm telling you, I have to first give you the details that you don't argue. Hey.
I know.
So I'm now 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Mukamafe, what's your name?
My name is Mukisa Joel.
Mukisa, blessing.
Yeah, blessing. Senior 4. Blessing to the family. Yeah.
Nagamba, you go back and ask dad and mommy what that what that name means to them. How they came up with that name. Don't forget.
Yeah, I won't.
So far, what have you learned in this new course of technology and design and the new curriculum as well? What basic skills have you learned that you can't forget?
According to me, during the start of new curriculum, at first we saw it like it's a place where we are going to chill from, because during that time when it has just started, lessons would end at 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 exactly. Then after lunch, we are just there loitering around the environment, doing nothing. But so far, reaching to senior 4, the things turned. We started to gain new skills, like for example, you are seeing here. Yeah. You are seeing here, we have constructed our model house. Has all the things, the windows, the doors. So I can't forget these skills.
Okay.
And there are many other skills, like for example, like my colleague has said that projects. The idea of projects came in as, how can I explain it, but
To boost your thinking capacity.
yeah, to come up with an idea that can solve the problem of the environment. So we did many projects concerning utilization of waste products, like we did chairs from bottles. Yeah, chairs from bottles, dustbins. We did so many things that are helpful to the community, but all them in the new curriculum.
Have you learned anything to do with painting yet or not yet?
Painting, that's not much of us, it is for those who do art. But for we who are doing technology and design, we are much more on drawing plans and putting it into implementation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Okay, program Amagezi Muliro ndowooza twagala okuba nga tugenda kubaleka naye nga tunaba kubaleka njagala okujjukiza nti it is probably brought to you by Bugema Advent Secondary School era nga tuli wano ku BASS. Bugema Advent Secondary School yateekamu ensimbi mu programu eno era nga program eno tugikoledde Bugema. Wane eno olabyewo abaana bano abayizi babiri be batunnyonnyodde era be batunnyonnyodde engeri gye bayiseemu ne be bakozesezza okulaba nga tusse ku lino eddaala building a model home, and then how you also can learn something from them and also put it into practice. All right, Mukisa, yes. I want you to give me a word or two to fellow students out there who might despise such kind of work. They might think probably it is of low profile, probably it is nothing, it is of no use or value to their lives. Can you give them a piece of advice?
A piece of advice that I can give to my friends is that when you look at this model that we have built, me as myself, I have learned many things. So in my work, I want to be there seated. I will go to the neighbors, construct kitchens.
Okay.
Yeah, somehow like that. So I would like to tell members that we should not jib the things of like saying we are going to dirty ourselves. That's all.
Send greetings to only 2 people because you sent greetings to many people at that time.
Today, still I will send them to my beloved mom and dad.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. That is Mukisa for you, senior 4R. Q.
Yes.
Abgiara.
Abdiara Kareb.
Okay.
Yes.
For you, just send greetings.
Greetings to my handsome dad and my most and beautiful mom,
Okay.
Mrs. Grace Akiza and Pastor Akiza James.
Okay. Bamanyi bakulembere twale lyaffe erye Nansana district. Thank you so much for catching up with us. Amagezi muliro program guno gubadde muyiko nze gwe nkozesezza olwaleero naye Abe yaguyeeko amazzi ne gutaddugala nnyo. Tukoledde wano ku Bugema Adventist Secondary School. This was just a model building to help you learn how to do it, to help you grasp a few skills that you can sprint onto as you learn this construction process. It was just a model home, okay? And after this, we shall destroy it and probably get something new in that design. I'm Elder David KIWUMULO, and on camera I have my own Ebo Mwanguzi, of course. Omukulu Sanji mpozi naye waali. Omukulu Sanji yakola ku byokututambuza kale nno naye waali. Nenga mungeri enjawulo njagala nebaze administration ya Bugema Adventist Secondary School from the board of directors, from board of governors, and then the head teacher, Elder Stephen Bukenya, deputy head teacher, academics, Mr. Biafaki oyo gwemanyi ennyo pozi n'abasomesa bange bonna aba mu Department of Technology and Design. We shall be having one by one of them to come and speak to us because beba tendeka abaana bano mu biseera ebisinga. Have a blessed night. Alamusek.